Hey there guys, this is Alrighty with Good Guys Gear. Sorry this week's video is a little bit late. But anyhow, I was going to talk today about holsters. As you can see, I've got a pretty decent collection here. The reason I wanted to bring this up again, we talked about it a little bit in our Go Big or Go Home video. About how you should buy holsters, try different stuff, and so on until you can get comfortable. But I wanted to talk about it again because of a holster that I bought recently that really reminded me of how important it is to try different stuff if you're trying to carry any gun, big or small, comfortably for any extended period of time. If you've been keeping up, you know that just recently here, I traded an SKS for this Kar K40. And I really like the little gun, but I have not found a holster for it yet. Now, generally, when I carry my CZ7540, which is a big, heavy gun, in this VersaCarry holster. Appendix just spread about like that, favoring the right side a little bit more, with the gun resting about like so. And I find that to be really comfortable. And I figured, well, this gun's a lot smaller, surely anything will work, so I bought this holster, which is another, you can carry several different ways, but I brought it primarily for the inside the waistband hook there, because that's how I carry. And somehow, this significantly smaller, lighter gun is a lot less comfortable than my CZ75 in the VersaCarry. I don't even know how that's possible, but that's why I'm talking about this. So, for anybody out there who's buying holsters for the first time, buy lots of them. Lots and lots of them. Try different stuff, and just because you've tried one style, don't rule out that style entirely. Like my first inside the waistband holster that I got for my Glock was this Tagua, which I hate, actually. It was relatively uncomfortable no matter how I carried it, and really uncomfortable in the appendix. Then I bought this DeSantis holster, which if you look at them, there is some difference, but they're very similar styles. I love this thing. If DeSantis comes out with this for the CZ75, I'll buy one because I'm pretty sure that I would like it better than my VersaCarry, and I really like my VersaCarry. So, buy different holsters, different styles, different versions of a style, and don't take anybody else's word for what should be comfortable to you. You know that both Kickstand and I carry the same gun. A CZ75B in 40, steel frame, steel slide, 40 plus ounces loaded, big gun. And he, although we're roughly the same build, he's a little bit shorter than me, but same waistband size, both skinny guys, he hates the VersaCarry. He got one because I said it was awesome, and I think he wore it one time, and he absolutely hates everything about it and wants nothing to do with it, so it sits on the shelf in his house. Instead, he carries in this soft tuck Tagua holster when he carries appendix, and he loves it. I don't hate this holster, but I'm not that excited about it. And so, just because somebody of the same build says, hey man, if you're going to start carrying, you need to go out and buy this holster because it's the most comfortable holster in the world. Well, if you get it and you're really not feeling it, don't just give up there because you think that, well, this must be the most comfortable way to carry a gun, because there's probably a more comfortable way out there. In my experience, I've been able to find a comfortable way to carry almost anything. So don't necessarily take your buddy's word for it when he says go buy one of these, because it's not necessarily true. And buy, if you're just getting into it, buy, honestly, a lot of different holsters. Generally, I would think that as a rule, a holster that spread the weight out farther, like this, would be more comfortable than something like this. But it's not necessarily true. I actually feel like this was more comfortable even though it hangs from a single point. So don't get caught up in an idea that, well, a wider holster is going to be better, because that's not necessarily true. Buy, a Kydex retention holster, like this Blackhawk for the Glock. It's not really a good concealment holster, but if you're outside all the time and you work around a place where concealment's not an issue, these are super sweet and you can't hurt them. And if you do hurt them, who cares, because it's a black plastic piece of crap. So go out, buy one, abuse it, and don't worry about it. Get, a pancake holster. These are super comfortable. If you can conceal in one, it's probably the most comfortable way to conceal, although I feel like tactically appendix is going to be a little bit better. Buy one, see how you like it. You'll probably wear it sometimes. I still wear one of these sometimes. Different inside the waistband holsters. You wouldn't think there would be that much difference in comfort between these two, especially when you consider that you're carrying a full frame gun in this one and a little gun in that one. But there is. So, get yourself a quick draw holster. There's no magic answer. There's no, go out and buy a wide holster or a narrow holster or a plastic holster or a leather holster. There's no magic button for it. The only thing that you can do as far as holsters is go out and keep buying them until you find a set of them that you like. Nobody can tell you, and a lot of times you can't even try one on in a store and know whether or not you're going to like it, because if you have been carrying one way and you try another way, it's almost guaranteed going to be automatically less comfortable to you when you try the new holster. So if you think you might like it, go ahead, buy it. Start out with cheap brands like, Tagua and DeSantis. I wouldn't recommend to anybody to go out and spend $120 on a Galco shoulder rig to find out if they like carrying in a shoulder holster. But try stuff out, because as I've graphically proven to myself, it can be less comfortable to carry this little pistol in this holster in the same position, same place that I carry this big pistol in this holster. So no rules. It's not even a rule that a size of gun is going to be more comfortable than the other. I can wear my CZ75 in my VersaCarry all day long. As soon as I get out of my truck and start walking towards the store wearing this thing, it's uncomfortable. And there's nothing really to break in on it. It's the shape it's going to be, and so it just sucks right off the shelf. So try different stuff, and find something that works for you. Don't take people's words for the individual holster that you should buy, because chances are, for you, they're going to be wrong. But anyhow, guys, just a quick video for the evening. Go out, buy lots of holsters. If you're going to carry all the time, you should be comfortable, because being uncomfortable will make you not want to carry, and then you probably won't have your gun when you're going to need it. So, again, buy holsters. Have fun, guys, and I will be back, in a few days, and have something else for you. Anyhow, Good Guys Gear, like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think, and we'll keep on keeping on. Thanks, guys.